everybody. I know it's been a while since I've posted, and when I did post the last time, I was about 15 weeks pregnant, and I was supposed to upload a video, weekly or bi-weekly, updating you all on my pregnancy, sort of like a pregnancy journal. But unfortunately, when I was 17 weeks, my water broke early, and I am suffering from something that's called Pprom, and it's premature rupture. Basically, my water broke. I have a small tear in my placenta. I had to go to the emergency room, and as you all know, when you go to the emergency room, the people that work in there, the nurses, the doctors, they're kind of like robots, and they have so much traffic going in and out that they have a switch kind of that they just turn off and they're motionless. So when I went there and they did a test on me and they figured out that it was amniotic fluid that I was leaking, they kind of told me like in 48 hours more than likely that my baby's heart would stop, or that my body would naturally go into labor, and at 17 weeks that my baby would not make it. But here I am, 25 weeks now. My water broke April the 18th when I was 17 weeks, and it's now July the 14th, I believe. July 14th. And I'm 25 weeks now. My baby is still alive. She's still thriving. She's still growing. Her heartbeat is strong. She's doing really good. The day that my water broke, I was actually on a picnic with my children, my oldest two. And when I stood up to leave, I felt a gush of fluid. And, something in my heart told me that something wasn't right with it, that it wasn't just discharged, that something was wrong. But I didn't want to believe it. So, and you have to excuse me, I get out of breath really quick. I didn't want to believe it, so I decided to sleep on it. And I thought hopefully, when I wake up that it would stop. It did not stop. I leaked throughout the night, and when I woke up, it was more. So I decided to go to the ER, and I was admitted from there. And I've been in the hospital ever since. It's been about 3 months. And I'm set to be induced and get a C-section around August the 16th when I turn 34 weeks. I just wanted to give, there's not a lot of information out there on Pprom. There's not a lot of videos. I've been researching and trying to find other women that's gone through this. There's very little information, and I actually haven't found one as early as a 17-week, a fetus or, pregnancy, whatever you want to call it. Someone pregnant 17 weeks that suffered from this, that baby survived. So I just thought that I would put a video out there just for other women, other pregnant mommies that's going through this, so they can have a little bit of knowledge and reassurance on it, because I was very scared, and I still am very scared, because although my baby is still alive, I could go into labor at any moment, any day, any moment. I could go into labor, but it hasn't happened. Now, granted, we've had to overcome a lot, and we've had a lot of scares. It's been an up and down battle. I'm still leaking amniotic fluid. I leak every day, so they have to monitor me and baby carefully. I'm sorry, y'all. They put me on the monitor twice a day. They check my temperature and my blood pressure constantly throughout the day for signs of fever, because fever could indicate an infection. And I have to stay in here until I give birth to her. So I'll have been in here a total of 5 months when I give birth, from April up until August. The big risks that I'm facing are getting an infection, because I'm open down there. My placenta is ruptured, so there's a straight shot to my baby from down there to my baby. So I have to make sure that I'm, cleaning, keeping everything clean. My blankets are getting clean. I had to keep a towel in between my legs, and I change that constantly, multiple times throughout the day, to avoid infection, because not only can an infection hurt me and kill me, it could hurt her as well. And it's a baby girl. I don't know if I said that already. And her name's Naomi. But that's a major factor in all of this, is keeping, infections away and fighting infections. I had to get 4 steroid shots in my behind, and that's to help with her lungs, to develop her lungs, because with Pprom and me losing fluid, babies inside the womb, the fluid is what they need in order to breathe and do practice breaths. So when they get outside the womb, their lungs can expand and, they can breathe properly. And I had to get the magnesium, so it could help develop her brain and, her brain functions and all of that. And my doctor is great. Dr. Malone here in Columbus, Georgia. Have a great support system. The nurses at Piedmont Hospital, they are really great upstairs, not in the emergency room. It was rough down there. But once I got on the labor and delivery floor, I feel like I'm in very good hands. The nurses up here are really nice. They're sweet. Whenever I call on them, they're there. Like, they come running. Like I said, there's not a lot of knowledge and not a lot of information out there as far as personal experiences on this. So I just wanted to be able to help and, just put that out there. If there's any other mothers out there that's going through this, if they're scared, if they're unsure, if the doctors tell them that their baby's not going to make it, they can make it. My water broke at 17 weeks and we're still here. My baby is still thriving, and she's feisty. She kicks up a storm. She's always moving. She's going to be something great in life. I know it. But I thank you all for listening. I hope that I cover everything that I kind of rehearsed before I recorded this. If not, I will keep you all updated. I know I've said it before, but I'll be sure to do it for real this time, because I had to really build up the courage to do this, because it's been hard. It's been really hard. It's been scary. I've had a lot of bad days, but I've had more good days than bad. So I just want to be able to put that out there and help anybody if I can. I'll give you guys a belly shot, and then I'll be done with this video, because I'm getting out of breath and I really need to get back into bed. 25 weeks. Naomi Blessing. She's down here. She always stays low. It's my baby. Thank you all for listening to my story. I will be back maybe next week. I'll be sure to keep you all updated on our journey. Thank you guys.